Welcome to Daily Game Design. It's an early one. I think it's also going to be a short one for me. I'm going into school today, and just took a while to get going with certain morning details. But I'm happy to do a playtest, self-play test of Sugar Shack today. I'm just going to get right into it. Also, this seems to have worked out as a decent idea. I have... Oh, you know what? Maybe I am tired. I'm not thinking of like just kind of normal, like regular type, common type words. What are these things? I don't know why I can't think of them. Anyway, here they are. So what I did was I sprayed a little oil on these little guys. What in the world? That's crazy. And put them in the air fryer, and they just crisped up. There's, this the little cheese filling. I don't know why the only word I can think right now is rigatoni. Of course, that's not it. So we had a tortellini, of course. So we had a pretty exciting meeting last night. We had the team that's working on writing the mystery for our mystery dinner theater. We met for a couple of hours. We had some important things to talk about because, we have a fairly short amount of time to make this happen. And a couple of the people that I was hoping would be able to, they would jump in and act and potentially sing and do some other stuff. They aren't able to join us. So I've got these essentially fried puffed tortellini, and I'm just dipping them in red sauce as a kind of fun, quick, weird breakfast. So I started having the feeling that, like, I know Ming is, he's gonna kind of transition and figuring stuff out, and his team has changed over time. And anyway, so I'm kind of figuring out where our people can come from, and a month feels short. I'm also, of course, working on retreat stuff all the time, trying to get class going this semester, so a lot's going on. So we're giving ourselves a week before a week to gather the right personnel before we decide, let's simplify the event. Maybe we'll get a few people together. If we can't get the right people in place, it seems appropriate to just kind of let people know. And if we did something small for Valentine's Day, because, some people might just want to kind of relaxed, open atmosphere. We could just play some games, have a potluck or something. But I wouldn't want to let this story go. I'm pretty excited about how it's shaping up and like the layers and the clues. And it seems like it'll be really fun. Okay. The other thing is, I got a message that YouTube took down my video from yesterday, my multi-progress video, and it makes sense. The report was it broke community guidelines, and actually that seems right, because when I opened up that the the spreadsheet where all those people had put in their information to like have games sent to them, and there's like everything address, it like physical address, email, phone number for like a lot of people. And I was just like scrolling through there. I should have put it off to the side, and because like, wow, it's a lot of personal information. So it's like it got taken down because it shared or threatened to share personal information. I know it was a lot. So anyway, good call, YouTube. I could just use some automated machine learned type of process to identify it, and they did a good job. So, well, anyway, so today is going to be short. I'm going to try to get out of here probably by 7:45. So, anyway, hopefully I can get through a decent amount of Sugar Shack. Okay. I don't have like a game plan for a particular player. I'll just kind of cruise, let it develop. And 6 minutes in the air fryer, these are like really fun little things. Maybe the texture wouldn't be for everybody, but it's actually pretty good. It's not that weird. Of course, it's just tortellini in terms of flavor. Okay, so we have red as the first player. Let's say red. I want to see what happens if somebody really focuses on barrels, because there's only 2 places to get barrels. I'm sorry, to use barrels. So, anyways, part of setup. Uh-oh. I don't know if this is good. That should be possible. But, yeah, why not? Okay. Let's say barrels and community projects. And this player is going to go mayor cards. And what? Mayor cards. Yeah, I don't know. So this one's just working on upgrading the garage to get barrels. So let's go money. So first move, we'll roll, get a 4, so it's 6 money. At 9. Okay, blue. Let's say blue goes income. Is there something that they're gonna want to do with? I might as well go both. And then red is probably gonna want to fill. So just go there. Blue has no. Actually, this is weird. I guess I don't know why blue would do that. Because now this becomes. Yeah, still this moment is exactly, I think, highlighting one of the issues still. Oh wait, red needs to send a cube up there because of the market. Hmm. Yeah, like this doesn't really make a lot of sense. Well, anyway. Gather. And do this. Yeah, like what do you do when you don't have cubes? Because they end up in the same similar state here, but red feels weirdly far ahead right now. Because since it's rolling, we'll just continue. Red is going to upgrade right away with the 8 money. Flip the garage and go barrels right away. Blue's going to have to recall. This is not going to feel good because red's going to jump in and get that barrel right from the beginning. Blue's going to have 4 cubes, though. That's a little interesting. But yeah, now red can go here. Drop in the barrels. Drop in to fill 1 barrel. What could blue do right away here? Oh, they also gained 1 money. So one thing blue could do is just, well, but then they'd be in a situation where they're not, yeah, just to like blow all these cubes on, for instance, up here. Well, what do they need to get the mayor card going? Hate to do it, but it's all mayor cards here. Oh, wait a minute. No matter what, if they go up here and roll, they're going to get enough for the mayor card. So maybe this is good. 3, so 6 up to 9. What is red? Red's got a recall at this point, and red is now going to be without cubes. Well, they have 1. What are they going to do with their 1? But there is nothing here. Okay, blue can go for the favor card, for the mayor card now. Wait, 1 went up here. Can't be missing these little steps by the game. Okay, and then they have to burn 2 cubes. That's going to give. So they spend 8. So the reason it looks like this is it just basically means they need to have at least 8 money. So why not just say have at least 8 money? Anyway, so they gain 12 and then they gain a worker for next turn. So this is now theirs. They have a trophy, and then the next mayor card comes out. It goes to the grand office. So this player's all very interested in barrels. Red. But blue, knowing that, well, let's see, what can... Okay, red really needs cubes at this point. Does red have time? Oh, not enough money. Could have enough money, though. Because it's 2 money. Oh, they have 2. They only have 1. So actually, this is a free action. They can gain 2 money. 1, 2. Head in here and gain a cube. That wasn't in the barrel. The player spent the barrel over here. Okay, now blue is going to recall. First thing is recover the workers. Second thing is move the staff over. Third thing is bottle. There's nothing to bottle. And then last thing is take the income. So they're at 14 money. Okay, so red actually does now have what they need for this. No, they don't. They don't have the money. What am I doing? Well, I guess instead they'll just gather, they'll gather sap and go out here. Okay, is blue poised now to take this mayor card? No, but they'll go there. So they are going to be ahead for this card here. Pay the 3 money. 1, 2, 3. Take a cube. Oh, these little fruit flies are still around. I'm not sure how. Okay, so red went in here. Blue went in to get a cube. Did I spend 3 money? I should have only spent 2. Okay, what's red gonna do? They do have a cube. They just need money. So they'll send a cube up here and get $3. That seems okay. Now blue can jump in, spend the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ditch 2 cubes. Take this card. And gain a trophy. Okay, this one actually technically should be flipped over. This one is not used yet, so it's available. Red does feel behind. It's funny how it's like flip-flopped. Okay, well, blue got that mayor card. What is that? That's the gift shop. Okay, blue is ahead for this one too. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so blue got the card. Now it's red. Red's gonna recall. There's no workers. Are they gonna go double barrel? Blue sees that and is not excited. Blue doesn't have any cubes though. So blue comes here. 1, 2, spends 3, I think. 1, 2, 3 to gain a third. Yeah, this is tough because no cubes. And anyway, clearly red is going to jump in here. And it's great timing for red to get a ton of money. What's blue going to do with no cubes? That's still, that's kind of an ongoing problem. Just make... Should I... Should I spend 3 for an extra worker? Should I spend 2 for a cube? I guess I'll do that. Okay, well, this is gonna flip, so anything on the gift shop goes away, the warehouse pays out, so the warehouse is gonna dump all of these cubes. So that's maybe kind of too nuts. But they'll take 24. 1, 2, and then 4. So suddenly up to 30 money. That's insane. Oh, they had a barrel. They should have gone. Okay, now it's the shorter round as well. You know what I haven't been doing? Is remembering the 1 money income. I'm sure I have at least. Let's give myself 1 more because I don't think I got the income off the last recall. Seems like a healthy stream so far, so that's good news. Yeah, the first round took a while, but they're already pretty differentiated somehow. Up 2 trophies. This one's about to go nuts with like a grant from the grant office. Okay, blue went there, grabbed a cube, and that triggered this whole thing. So it's red's turn with only 1 cube left. Should they go grant office right away? Why not? Let's do it. I wonder if they're just gonna make community projects cheaper. Sure. Let's do it. Blue is suddenly scared. Blue's gonna recall, so let's remember to give blue their 1 money this time. Okay. Oh yeah, this goes over here. Red, recall. Red is now ready for some serious upgrading, so that's good. And it's also good because at least it doesn't take any cubes. They don't have any, so yeah, it's time for some big moves there. Okay, one thing red wants to do, blue wants to do is jump in here and drop, I think, all 3, right? 1, 2, 3. So what is that going to do? First of all, it gives them a trophy. So 3 trophies to 0 right now. Oh, these get spent. Oh, shoot. So there was 1 there. Okay, so those are gone. That was huge, though, with those barrels, and now just like a ton of money. Okay. So blue went there, placed the 3. So they gained the trophy, etc., etc. Red, let's have red. Because they have no cubes right now, but they'll take an upgrade. Let's go staff. Just see what happens, because I have a feeling production will be good, but they've got enough money to feel like they can just buy an extra cube to get the 3. Okay, so that was red. Blue recall already. Okay, so now blue can come in, get the mayor card. This is going to flip because it's just going to give the 8 money up to 11 and gain another trophy. So they're at 4. Yeah, now red is going to gain cubes here. 1, 2, and let's spend the 3. 4, 3 like that. Oh, by upgrading twice, red has gained their first trophy. Blue for 1. Let's have blue. This is not going to be effective. It's not like this is going to make a difference. Let's just go here. Wait a minute. Nope. No, blue needs to fill as well. Spend the 3? I think so. 1, 2, 3. Also another mayor card. Don't forget that. It needs to come out. Oh, interesting. Because blue was going to come here and have the... Oh, that's a lot of cubes. And then an upgrade. Whoa. Okay. Red recalls. And for the first time, red is going to gain their 4th worker. Like that. Okay. These come over here. Are they going to fill a barrel? They don't really need the money right now. What would they use cubes on if they're not filling a barrel? No, money's still good. It's a potential trophy, so. Okay, recall for blue. Make sure we gain the 2 money. Well, these move over. They have a barrel, so I think red jumps in right away. Claims the barrel here. Because blue should have played this barrel at some point, but hasn't figured it out yet. Oh, you know what they can do? Boom. So blue jumps in, spends 2. What does this mean, actually? I think... Oh, they just gain a cube. That's actually it. This probably doesn't make a lot of sense, what is written here. Because the question is, where does that come from? Because if it comes from here, then I might as well go directly. I'm going to do that. I'm going to say that this cube, it just comes from the sugar bush and goes directly. I don't think I'd really defined what that means yet. But anyway, let's see. So red, let's say red goes for their first community project. They've got a cube. They're ready to go. Well, what's this worker going to do then? Don't know. Anyway, let's spend the 10. It's not 10, it's 8 because of the discount. And they gain their trophy. So the second trophy, 2 to 4. Okay, blue. What did blue want to do? Blue wanted to come in here, burn these 3, and take this card. That's another trophy. They're up to 5. So what is red gonna do? Oh no, the warehouse is gone. Blue could be going up here to spend that barrel, so we shouldn't feel bad for blue. Okay, so blue, yeah, blue's got some good stuff here that they can spend. Red, okay, there's no, oh, of course, let's have red gather some sap. Let blue do the same. So blue is gonna, well, let's actually say 1, 2, 3 that ooh, this is a nice little efficiency detail. So it's spend 3, or I like the cost, the way the cost is working here. So it's spend 3 to gain 3 right here, so that when you recall, you get all 3. Or use a worker, spend 2 and gain a cube. So it's here, a worker, so it takes an extra turn to gain a cube here for 2 money and a worker. So maybe it should actually be cheaper than that. Because here it is spend 3 to gain it next time you recover. I don't know how the value, how to think about value right there. I like that they're different costs though, because they take a different amount of time to work. Where was that? So that was red. Okay, now blue is filling. So 1, 2. Should they spend the 3? 1, yeah, might as well. 1, 2, 3. And gaining their 3rd cube in there. Okay, so now gift shop empties. There's nothing in there. This pays out. That was weird. Okay, 1, 2. All right. That, and then that's 12 money. So 12 going up like that. Okay, Warehouse Wonder is there for 3. Oh, this needs to flip. And we refill that. Yeah, where these guys go is awkward. So maybe I should be writing this down. My parents just landed at home. I mean, they just walked in the door. Okay, where was I? Yeah, blue gathered and all that stuff happened. So I think it's red, and red is going to recover. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I just don't see how red is going to make up this deficit right now. The difference. It's just the way blue is running ahead. Now, if they start fighting for these mayor cards, or they're definitely going to need to be. This guy's a little way off this mayor card. Blue is, so but blue's gonna start getting this stuff. Anyway, so I think that was blue, so it's red. Red just recovered. So they need to move this stuff in here. Do they need money or do they need something else? They do still need money. Are they going to take a barrel is the question. I think so. Blue has still not upgraded anything. Well, blue's going to recall. 1, 2, 3. I'm also appreciating this difference of, 12 cubes, 10 cubes, 12 cubes. The difference between rounds like that is it seems kind of cool. Pacing is pretty good. You know what? Now let's have this guy jump in for the last upgrade, which is going to give them another trophy. This is going to flip. Gaining a trophy and spending. I wonder if I spent the 10 money, spending 6. Down to here. So there's actually hope here because if they gain 10 money, then they jump up here for another trophy and then they're at 4. They're going to gain another one right now. What is blue going to do to try to secure this win here? Should they block? They don't have enough money to block up here. Maybe they should. They don't have enough money to upgrade, so I think it might be barrel time right here. So they'll flip this one. So these two cubes get burned. And we roll once for 8. So there's 8 and roll again. For 6. So that's at what, 13 to 19. So they've got money to make some stuff happen. Red goes up here, spends 10. So they're moving away from that trophy, but going here at least gives them the extra worker for next round. And their next trophy. Okay, blue might be running out of steam, actually. Interesting. Blue has one guy. You know what? Blue did not take their money from the last recall. See, it's not good. Somebody else would remember, but I think a lot of just like normal people will not remember to do that. Oh. Okay. So red just goes up there, claims that thing, gets another thing. Where are there? So they got 2 from here. 1, 2. They've got 2 from here. Got it. Blue recalls. It's crazy. The blue has literally not upgraded anything. And they're ahead, but I think red is coming on pretty strong now. Make sure they get their money. 1, 2. They have no cubes coming, but they have 3 left there, so that's okay. Interesting. Red. It's time to recall for red. Red's gonna have a power turn here. But they're suddenly also kind of running low on money. Is the stream to YouTube is doing funny things. I'm not sure why. Well, okay. Anyway, I think red just recovered, right? And they also have no cubes coming. But what does blue upgrade? Does blue upgrade right now? Because they have the money to jump in and take a community project. It's going to hurt really bad, but they have the money. Huh. 1, 2. Oh, because now red does not have the money. Yikes. So that cost them 14 though. So 10. And they're at 13, so down to 9. That's kind of painful, I think, actually. Red, what can red do here? 2 cubes. They still don't have the money for this, but maybe it's possible to get it. You know what they can do is they can get a bunch of money here. So they'll send 1 cube. Was this a barrel? I think it was. So this should actually be a barrel. So they're going to roll twice. So they're going to lose it though. Maybe that is not exactly what they were imagining, but they gain 6. So this is 12 up to 18 and then roll again. 4, it's another 6. So they're 18 up to 24. Okay, and that's red. What? So blue still, let's send blue down here. 1, 2. Oh wait, blue never gained their trophy. Because blue has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so blue has a couple ways to get to that 7. And I don't think red can really stop them. Well, red doesn't have any cubes right now. So what do they do? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think blue is gonna take it here. But let's see. So we've got should they spend the 3 to fill? They need cubes, so just drop them down, fill them up. Blue recalls. Blue gains the 2 money from recalling, don't forget. Now they've got 4 cubes. Neither has enough money for this. Oh, 14? Yes, they do. Red indeed does. What is red going to do right now? They're done upgrading. Like, what do they do with these 2 workers? I feel like this is actually a legitimate problem. Like, they got themselves into the situation, but it's still... Feel good. That's kind of what I want to highlight. It's cool. Like they're working. They got momentum. Well, you know what they can do is they can force it. So that is an option. That is an option. Okay, coming down to the last few turns here. Money wise, what could blue? This is kind of cool that both are like rushing at the end to gain trophies. Blue could win it here. Where does their last trophy come from, though? If they just gain this. But they need 18 money. They have... It's 16 from here. Is this upgrade? Can they upgrade twice? They can. Oh, no. What would they upgrade to, though? I still think this is kind of interesting right here. When are they going to get this many cubes again, though? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Actually, yeah, wait a minute. So, okay, this goes here. And they gain $3. 1, 2, 3. That cube went up there. Interesting. This is kind of weird. So what I just realized is like you can get a trophy by filling this up to the 4th cube. And so that would mean trying to drain these cubes, which they can do. Basically, can do next in the next couple turns too. Anyway, blue went there, got money. Or they can spend the 3, spend 2 or 3, and gain like 6 money so that they could come up and do a community project. Well, that's the easy answer is they just jump up here next and do it. So what can red? Red can't block them, can't really stop them. What can red do here in the last few turns? Because if they go over here, they're just going to blow all their cubes. Because this is a trophy. Blue can gain this trophy too, this one. So blue can get a trophy from here, here, or here. So there's really there's just nothing, there's nothing going for... Oh wait, what am I doing? Red can go here. 1, 2, 3. At least they gain one more trophy right now. And I think it's their first mayor card, actually. And the timing here is pretty amazing. Where does this go? Oh, Okay, so that's off the upgrading's off the table now. And going over here and getting this card is also off the table, at least for a couple turns. But they gain a trophy like that. They had the right amount of money. Okay, so they can actually, when they recall, they can put up here. What can blue do right now, though? So blue is gonna just gain the 7th trophy, 1, 2, by spending 2. Oh, wait a minute. I still think they want to. I don't think they need to rush to do this thing right here. What can they do instead? Because there's still 1 turn ahead of red. What can they do instead? I mean, forgetting that. Anyway, they gained the 4. So they could do it. Oh, are we losing the stream's a little unstable at the moment. Wait, they've got it, right? They've got the 7. So just do it. So they just go here. Oops. Is that interesting to know that a player can, so they gain the 7th trophy, gain a worker for next time. Is that interesting to know that you could go through this game with 0 upgrades and still win? Is that like good? Well, they do have some improvements. So they did improve this area. They've got the money and the trophy from here. So they've got that income and they've had it for a long time. So they gained maybe, I don't know, 10 to 12 money off of that. It's not a lot, but it's not nothing. It's passive, so it saves you turns, so that's good. Anyway, they just spent, what was it, 16? I think it was 16. Yeah, 16. So they're down to 2 money. And that's their 7th trophy. So I guess it depends on, is it the end of blue's turn? You know, and that's it. So I think red letting blue have all these mayor cards obviously was the problem. Because if you let the other player get all the mayor cards, so all 6 came out, which is cool, right? If you let the other player have them all, that's 6 trophies, so that's a problem. But this player got 4 and 2 and 1. That's how the 7. That's how they got the 7. Red, I'm not sure. Production and going for the gift shop could be helpful, or could have been kind of cool. Anyway, I feel pretty good about this because this is just 1 or 1.5 steps away from emptying this. The timing is very good here. So I'm going to say I think that's good. There's a little awkwardness still in what do you do with extra workers. This system, too, is like, where do these cubes come from to send up to the town hall? Where does this cube come from? And is the cost right between filling this and dropping a worker here and taking a cube? Anyway, I feel good about this. I feel there was a lot of good tension. I mean, the race was tough and intense. I think you probably need to fight over the mayor cards for sure. Hey, Francisco. I'm actually just about to finish. I'm heading off to school, and the timing was pretty good here to to transition away. But I just played through. I felt pretty good about the how the race worked out here. Red is actually very close, so like one barrel would have done it. You're going today. Oh, good. Love that. Are you just going for the? Or are you staying over? Hopefully, there are other people there to play test to have their games play tested. Because that's it seems like that's always the most motivated. Oh, very cool. It's always the most motivated pool. Like the people who have their own games to test, they're the most likely to be willing to test yours. Did you talk to the organizer and like they're cool with you like setting up on a table kind of semi-permanently or something? Scheduling stuff seems like a good idea. Like them letting you announce when things are happening, like when you want to run stuff seems like a good idea. I don't know. It's not like I've done a lot of like in-person stuff myself. At least not a ton, but um what else? I mean, you're a nice guy, so I feel like you've got an advantage there. Blessings to you. Good luck. I mean, I think it's really hmm, that kind of vulnerability to like share what you've been working on. I think it's great. I think it's great that you're investing in it. That you're investing time and resources into it. It'd be nice to do others. The organizer okay with me demoing it, but I didn't ask about a semi-permanent table. Yeah, I think signage is always good. Uh, One thing I learned with like running my booth for this was like wow, it's a year and a half ago. The summertime with the Pathfinder game. I think like height is important. No matter what, height, visibility is important. So if you can get a little sign on a stand that sort of lifts above, where people are sitting, if people are sitting and that sign lifts above people's heads and they can always just kind of be aware that there's something over there, something going on. Whereas, if everything is just kind of down on the table, um, anyway, just kind of persistently um, working into somebody's attention, I think is really, really important. So if they're always, even peripherally, like kind of aware that the game is over there, I think that's really important. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's it for me, but thanks for jumping in for a little bit, Francisco. I really am curious to hear how things go for you over the weekend. Looking forward to the report. Yeah, enjoy. I'm gonna head out just because I don't want to be late to my first day back at school. Kind of feeling like I'm running behind. Anyway, good to see you. And yeah, for everybody else, good hanging out with you. Thanks for coming by. I will see you soon. Bye bye for now.